Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku struggle, continuing Yona's route. In chapter 2 now, I think. Anyway. Hey, Tama. Meow! I'm not complaining. I'm not, understand?
Need me to bite someone's parts off?
No, nothing like that.
What is this messy scribbling?
Oshichi's boyfriend.
Meow!
You know what's going on with her, right? She wanted to see her love again, so she set her house on fire and was sent to the burning hell.
Yeah.
She doesn't think he's in hell anymore, so she wants to find him in the human realm.
Could it be Lord Oshichi drew this?
Tama's voice is getting harder for me to do, as you can clearly tell. It's falling off the rails. It's not. But anyway. Let me ask you bluntly, do you think we could find him using this picture?
Absolutely not, meow.
But Oshichi tried her very best to draw this. I can't draw either. I don't even know where I'd start trying to draw a portrait.
You're very kind to not want to hurt Oshichi's feelings, Chief, but this is impossible, meow.
Well, I want to help somehow.
It's too bad Oshichi doesn't have a shred of artistic talent.
I'm just trying to find someone who has a face that feels similar to this and is kind.
This face is too broken to feel anything, meow.
I just wonder if there's any way to find him. Well, I guess we don't even know if he's in the human realm or not, and even if he is, it doesn't mean he's in Asakusa. You know what I mean? Like, one tiny little ward.
At the very least, you should stop trying to rely on this scrap of paper. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be useless trying to show this off to the other cats, meow.
Really? It wouldn't work at all?
We need more specific facial features, meow. You know, like freckles or something.
It's odd that you mentioned freckles, since Yona's got freckles. Oh yeah, you're right. I'll see if she has anything else we can add.
But, to be completely honest, I'm not sure about moving forward with this, meow.
Oh, why not?
This is hypothetical, okay? But if Shinosuke reincarnated as a human, it's very likely he won't remember Lady Oshichi.
And the fact that he would look exactly the same is bonkers, but sure. But we saw that at the end of Kikinosuke's route, we looked exactly like us.
You already know this, don't you, Chief? Lady Oshichi's been in hell for so long, so she must have considered this too, yes?
Of course, I know it. If Shinosuke isn't in hell anymore, then it's very possible he's someone else.
Exactly, meow.
Wow, that was... But, maybe he was born into the human realm with his memories intact.
Wishful thinking, meow.
You didn't even die with your memories intact, so, what are the odds,
And I suppose on very seldom occasions, some retain their past memories.
But, you okay, bird? What the fuck? Over me now. What? I love you, but I didn't know what was poking me. It was you. Your tail feathers. I know, it's because you're cleaning yourself. You're all fidgety. Anyway.
But Lady Oshichi's been working in Asakusa for a while now, correct? She has a lot of chances to interact with humans. If she hasn't seen them already, I'm not positive that she ever will.
You're so cold, Tama.
You're too optimistic, Chief.
The world's a big place. Maybe he just hasn't made his way to Asakusa yet. He could literally, have been born Irish, for all you know. If there is such a thing as reincarnation, you wouldn't automatically, I was Japanese and then I died and I became Japanese again. He could be reincarnated as a turtle. You don't know! I mean, seriously, Oshichi, I found Shinosuke, he's now a fucking turtle. Here you go. How do you fucking know? How do you know? You don't know that a person's not reincarnated as an animal? There's no laws. There's no rule. I mean, I guess if we were hell guardians in hell and there is, so I guess we would know. how the rules work, but I just mean for the rest of us who don't know if heaven or hell really exists and it's just a metaphorical question here, then you wouldn't really know what happens when you're reborn. Because there's no tangible physical proof of anything. So, and in this game, they have not said that humans are automatically reborn as humans and cats are reborn as cats. But I guess, animals are reborn as animals, so, and humans are born as humans. I guess we're supposed to assume that, but again, he could be Irish, and I'm just betting he's an Irish turtle. Okay. So,
Don't you think that's unlikely, Chief?
I had no reply. I patted Thomas' head. It's hard to say. I don't want to say it's impossible. I just don't know what to do. Tama tucked his ears down and silently rubbed his face against me. She wants to see him so badly. Tell her that she won't, or that he's forgotten about her. I don't know if I can do that. Maybe a reality check is the right move. But there's still a chance, isn't there? Oshichi must know that too. Would it be so cruel to encourage her to not give up in her search?
Meow. The heart of a young woman is always so difficult to make sense of, meow. And I don't want to be mean either, meow. Lord Oshichi gives me good bone jerky. But at the very least, finding someone with that portrait won't be possible, meow.
Alright, well, I'll start by asking her for some more facial features, like you said earlier. He has eyes, 2 of them, and, well, he had a nose, and a mouth, and 2 ears, and they were on his head, and then he had hair. Like, that's about the level of what we're going to get from Oshichi. And teeth! He had teeth! He had teeth and a tongue, and hands, arms, obviously, with his hands and legs and feet, all of his toes and fingers. Nothing ever happened between them, so, like, did he even kiss her? So it's like, she doesn't know anything else. Like,
I'll think of other ways to help, meow.
Okay, thank you. Oshichi was my best friend and was always so nice during my time in hell. I wanted her to be happy. I was here in the human realm now, so I wanted to help her out however I could. The one you love. You must yearn for it secretly. To cross the river with the one you love. That's not something I admire. I'm already dead. It means nothing to me. For some reason, a face appeared in my mind, but I forced myself to erase the depiction of the face with that bright red hair. Like a face appeared in my mind, and you're like, it's going to be Yona. And then at first, the sentence is like, I forced myself to erase the depiction, and you're like, okay, come on, don't be vague. And then it says bright red hair, and you're like, okay. Like, I was at first expecting the game to straight up, like, a face appeared in my mind. It was Yona's. Duh. And then when it started that second sentence, I was like, are you going to try to be vague and, like, not tell us who it is, even though it's obvious? And then they made it, like, as obvious as they could without specifically saying his name. He means nothing to me. I don't know. He's beautiful. The Reckless Man. Bond, 38%. We're basically done with Chapter 2. Okay, wow, that was fast. Now we're in Chapter 3. I feel like we're the first chapters of Kikinosuke's route kind of went fast, and then it was like the later ones that got longer, maybe? I don't know.
She's not here.
I imagine we'd notice Azami right away because she stands out so much, but maybe not. Uniforms these people wear all look the same. I wasn't even trying to be funny. I'm sorry. People who have no interest in fashion would obviously think like that. I don't have any memories of wearing uniforms like that, so it was really surprising to me when I saw them for the first time. Oh, I guess a lady like you might like that.
I hear girls sometimes even choose what school they want to go to based on the uniform. It'd be more fun to go to school in clothes you like.
Yeah, which is why, like, public schools in the US are kind of fun, because you can wear whatever clothes you want. Which can be problematic in different ways, but, you're not forced to wear a uniform. But, then, like, If you have, like, then, you know, you have to deal with, like, oh, you got the rich kids in school making fun of the not as rich kids. Because, oh, you're not wearing these super expensive, stupid sneakers? And it's like, no, it's stupid to spend $700 on a pair of white fucking sneakers. They look just like my $10 sneakers. You know what I mean? Although I don't think that's as big of a problem. That was more of a problem, like, back in the oldie days, where it was like, this is trendy and you must have it. And, like, obviously, trend cycles are so much shorter now, and maybe in school it's worse. But from just kind of like watching, like, I love watching fashion videos. I really do. I love it. Okay. Like, there's so much more of a push now that, like, thrifting is cool, as opposed to, like, when I was younger, it was like, thrifting was for poor people. And if you had to thrift, ugh, everyone was going to make fun of you. You know what I mean? Like, it was almost shameful to thrift. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's so fucked up and stupid. Like, there is nothing wrong with thrift. Like, buying anything used or secondhand, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it keeps shit out of landfills. It's better. Like, you know what I mean? And, like, I don't know. So, like, this mentality of, like, oh, you have to have the new hot thing. It was, like, so fucking dumb. But, like, the way trend cycles go through now, it's not like before where it was like, this is the trend for the year. And now it's like, this is the trend of this week. Oh, you bought those shoes? They were so last week. And you're like, what the fuck? Because of the interwebs, everything can go so much faster, you know? But at the same time, you have a lot more people out there, like, trying to influence, like, not, like, minimalism and, like, thrifting and stuff like that, where it's like, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit easier. So, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been a kid, and I don't ever want to go back to that. Give me a break. So, it could be worse. I mean, sure, in some ways it's worse, and in some ways it's better, but certainly if you were in the financial space where you had to thrift, and you're like, I can't go and just spend $80 on a top, but I can go to the thrift store, cool, like, not, your people aren't looking down on you for that as much as they used to back in the day. You know what I mean? So I guess that's a little better. But that's where uniforms are generally nicer, because you're all wearing the same damn fucking thing. So nobody can be like, oh my god, you wore those same pants last week. Oh, what are you, poor? Like, nobody can judge you based on your clothes. You know what I mean? You're not having the latest, hottest, trendiest thing, or the fact that, oh my god, you've worn that top more than once this month. You know what I mean? Or having so much, like, and if you bought brand new expensive things, you know some bitch is going to make fun of you because, ew, pink is awful. I hate pink. You shouldn't wear pink. Because, like, kids are assholes. Anyway, kids are assholes, so. I like being able to wear whatever the fuck I want, so I'm glad that I can wear whatever I want, because I'm old. You know. But there are benefits to uniforms. For, like, you know, not being made fun of for not having the hot, trendy hoodie of the year. You know? Or something stupid. Anyway. Although I can't imagine the, like, I'm going to pick what school I want to go to. But then again, like, unless you're paying to go to a private school, I mean, I know school systems are different in Japan, but, like, basically, if you're going to public school or out in the US, it's like, you're zoned for this school, you're going there. Too fucking bad. Like, you don't really get a choice. I guess with private schools, if you were paying, you would. Again, I know it's different. I know Japanese school systems are totally different, but I'd be a high schooler if I were born nowadays. I'd like to try on a uniform at least once. Oh my god, I want to see you in a little fucking school uniform. Why don't you try one on then? I'm sure you'd look good in one. See, even she's like, oh my god, that'd be so adorable. Really? You think I could pull that off? Choosing your life that way seems so dumb. He's like, I'm gonna put on a Navy uniform. You know what? Do it. You should try one with me. You might actually look good in one. Do they come with vests? Yeah, Yona, put on a school uniform. Listen, if men can have schoolgirl kinks, I can be like, I just want to see you in a school uniform where you're probably wearing a blazer and a vest. It's really just the blazer and the vest thing. It's not the school uniform thing. It's the fact that you'll be out of this orange fucking jumpsuit and in something a little more dapper is really what I'm getting at here. No thanks. It doesn't seem like she's on this street. Let's go check at the temple and... The sound. Ah.
Hello, everyone. It's time to announce today's virtue ranking. In first place today is Keigo Sasayama. His donation total is 4 million.
4 million? A ludicrous amount of money. That's a name I haven't heard before. Guess he's another rich guy. Hello, Hari. Can you wake up for a moment?
What do you need?
I need information on Keigo Sasayama. Yeah, something. Yeah, okay. It said it. I read it so fast that I'm like, did I even pronounce that right? Sorta, maybe. Close enough.
Understood. Let me see. He is the president of an IT development company. He was the taxpayer with the third highest taxes last year.
Jesus. You ranking your taxpayers by how much money they owe in taxes? Like, fuck. That's not the ranking I ever want to be on. Like, you know, you're like, I want to be number one, not an amount of taxes I've paid. Like, that sounds like it sucks. I mean, the amount of money you're making is probably, like, comparable to it, so sure, that sounds great, but, like, I don't know if that's really the goal. You know, the making of the money, yes, but not the giving it away back to the government. He seems very well off. Just how many times can you play Maob with that much money? Shino's gotta have her hands all over that guy. Come on, let's go. There she is! As we approached the Kumonoi temple, we ran into her just as she was leaving.
Oh, sis! And the redhead!
Azami?
What business do you have at the temple, sis and redhead?
Azami? Azami, we came to look for you.
If you're here to ask me to get rid of my new friends, I have to say no.
They're tricking you.
Huh? I think I just heard the voice of someone I don't recognize.
She could be a little twat. It's kind of funny. Azami, listen to me already.
This won't be easy for you. I won't just leave them or bring Lady Shinobikini to you on a silver platter. You need a reality check.
Her hair looked like cotton candy as it bounced while she made her bold statement.
Us is ready to kill all of you.
Can you at least be our messenger?
Only if it's to say you're going back to hell. If you want me to tell them you're going to take them back, I won't relay the message.
I guess it's no use. Okay, we should give up for today. Hey, what are you backing down so easily for? But, Azami, if you'd like, would you mind adding me online?
So you can monitor me or something?
Oh, that's not exactly it. I wanted to talk to you about getting a manicure.
Really? Yay! Let's trade info then!
Why is Kikinosuke passed out on the floor? He heard the word manicure. Azami, give me your info too!
I make it a policy not to exchange information with men I don't know.
What?
Okay, sis, here.
Her little uwu face and then her blush when we said manicure and she got all excited. That's basically Kikinosuke on the inside. They're both manicure whores. It's pretty funny.
I'll tell Asa not to be mean to you. Just you.
I hope you'll tell him not to be mean to anyone else, too.
You're so nice. Okay, I've got a recording to go do, so I'm taking off now. I'll line you when I'm done.
Azami, hey, wait! Listen to me!
Kikinosuke, wait!
I'll be right back! Oh, man. Well, he'll be back soon enough. What now? Should we go inside? I'm saying maybe we can talk with him peacefully or try to negotiate something at least. I don't know who's saying, will oblige to any talks you might have. Was it Lady Shinobi? No, okay, it's the lovers. You two. Yeah. Nice to see you again today, daughter of Enma. I hear you had fun with my wife yesterday. Thank you. No, the pleasure's all mine. Don't look so displeased, Lord Murakami. Do you understand your situation? Of course we do. However, that doesn't mean we need to kill someone on a whim. I guess they're similar to Simon. They approach all of this with their own logic. So, what do you want? I'm actually curious about you, Lord Murakami. Huh? I have a hunch that Murakami and the husband, Sanzaburo Nagoya, will be fighting each other. Is what Sensei Nono said earlier actually going to happen? What do you mean? Just so you know, I'm not interested. Of course. I only have eyes for my wife. And that's not what I'm curious about. Sweetie, I think you might have spent too much time in the Navy if you're concerned. Like, he's like, I'm curious about you. Whoa, I'm not into bros. Like, why would you have instantly gone there? I would go there. I would. Okay, but like, why would you go automatically there, Yona? Jesus. To be fair, even I didn't go there, and normally I would read into things like, oh, you're curious about my boyfriend? Okay. Like, even my brain didn't go there, and his is like, whoa. Sir, do you have some trauma? Like, shit. Are you curious about how we'll kill you? Yona! The demon child of Inishima, so hasty. Girls don't like men like that, you know? I'm not here to joke around. Well, I'll be the one doing the killing. Sorry, sweetie. I'm not letting you touch my boyfriend. You're pretty and all, but he's hotter. Like, I mean, you have a wife too, but also, you're pretty, but you're not as pretty as Yona to me. So, sorry. And honestly, not as pretty as my other boyfriends either. You're like side character pretty, where you're like, side character's pretty. Yeah, sure. But not in the, like, why do you not have a route? I'll kill your wife just so I can have a route with you. Not that kind of pretty. Nice to look at, but that's it. So, like, you're not touching my man. Sorry. That's not exactly the sound I'm sure she made. In the very end. You and the executioner are too confident. Who among us would sharpen their blade with the intent to lose? True. I apologize. It seems my name has not reached Inishima. I've claimed the heads of many officers in the conquest of Kyushu and Odawara. Kyushu? You were in the attack at... Shimazu. Okay. You were in the attack on Shimazu then. I guess you lived. Pretty close in time to me. I believe I did. I had heard of you in my time. Listen to that. Okay, I just want... Let's just map this out here, okay, for a hot second. So, Sanzaburo's over there like, I've heard of you, Yona, and Yona's like, I have no clue who the fuck you are. So, who's winning now? It's a minor thing to, like, give a point to Yona for that, but I'm just saying! I'll give up more points. That's nice to hear. I don't care to slay any common folk. Your Goemon Ishikawa, Sharaku Toshusai, and Kikunosuke Uga are not warriors. Therefore, they will not be slain by my hand. I see. That's why you've come to me. You won't slay any common folk? Is this how he operates? Did Sensei Nono see this coming? You think, Lord Murakami, of putting your warrior's pride on the line and having a duel with me again? Sure. Sure, bruh. But, like, again. He said again. That makes it sound like they dueled once before, unless he's just saying, having a duel with me. Like, having a duel again with me. But it's the phrasing of it. Yona? Unfortunately, I didn't recognize your name, but I understand you're pretty skilled. You'd be a very worthy opponent. Yona, stop it! You can't decide to do this on your own, especially only in Chapter 3. Don't worry, daughter of Enma. They won't be fighting immediately. First, let us drink on this agreement. They just whip out sake that they've had in their pockets. I had no idea where she had them. She really did! Oh my god, I was just being sarcastic! This is what I get for saying shit before I read lines. I had no idea where she had them, but Okuni pulled out a bottle of sake and some cups. Fuck. Oh my god. Let us vow before battle, Lord Murakami. Let us fight fairly and honorably as warriors. I refuse. What? You think I can drink sake that came out of the enemy's pocket? Must be poisoned. Are you insulting my wife? I'm insulting both of you, actually. I can't let myself fight a guy who sneaks poison into sake while calling it a vow. Poison, huh? With that, she pushed the bottle to her lips. Okuni, don't drink the whole bottle at once! Ah, delicious. He's like, damn impressive. The demon child of Inashima is a coward. What did you say? That's how you get him to drink poison. Coward. He chugs the whole bottle and dies, and you're like, well, I mean, don't play on his pride. That's what's getting him killed. You already died. You can stand to take a little glass of poisoned sake. You know, that's a valid point. That's how women trick you. Did a woman poison you and that's what your problem is? Yona? Ladies first. Ladies first, Okuni's desire. If others have exhibited upsetting comments, attitudes, or actions toward Okuni, they're punished to the extent Okuni has been angered. She can utilize this ability not only for slanders toward herself, but those toward Sanzaburo as well. Like, damn, she's like, go ahead and throw your hate comments at me, bitch. I'm gonna turn it back on you. She's rubber and you're glue! That's literally her power. Like, if she's a little mad, you're like, ow! It's like a flick that hurt. If she's really pissed, you're gonna burn.
Hey, excuse us, mister. That's our ball.
It's actually pretty funny. Yeah, sure. Careful where you throw that.
Okay, thank you.
Yona turned back around and... Ah! Oh, my apologies. I was about to water the plants, but my hand slipped. No, it's fine. Glad you didn't get wet. Are these just coincidences? Look out! Sorry about that. The wrench slipped out of my hands. Is anyone hurt down there? Hold on to that thing. Be careful. After the construction, the worker left. After the construction worker left. God damn it, Tim and Ronald. Were you drinking sake typing this shit out? You look like a deer in headlights. This is my desire. No slight at me is forgiven, and all who disgraced me are punished. That was just a small introduction to it. I won't hold back if you really anger me. Punished? Let me tell you this. Sanzaburo and I are united to each other through our vows. We are one. Anyone who disgraces him will suffer. Listen well, demon child of the Murakami. I'll make it very clear. The next time you disgrace myself or Sanzaburo, you die. Alright, I think that's enough for our talk. Let's head back, Sanzaburo. Yes, dear. Let's. What? Wait a moment! You know what I like about her, though? Like, her power's kind of funny. Because, like, literally, she's rubber, you're glue. If you piss her off, she comes back to you. But she's over here like, you insulted my man, and I'm going to bitch slap you for it. And I love that. I love that for her. I love that for them. I know there are rivals, but, like, that's hot. She is like, I'm going to protect my beautiful prince. Like, go, girl. You know? Like, Yona's going to protect our ass half the time, even though we're a hell guardian. and he's our prisoner. We should, like, yeah, he's got to get strong and do his own thing, but we should be able to, like, whip the fuck out of someone and be like, don't you touch my fucking boyfriend. But, you know, we always have to be the damsel in distress, and Okune's like, fuck that shit, my husband's the damsel in distress. So, like, I mean, I'm sure he's got great power too, but you know damn well that, like, any slight to him is, like, her power takes it, like, I don't know, I like that. I like it a lot. Good job, game. Yeah. Standing up for her man. I like it. This is just idiotic. Where she'd expect someone to trick others into a fight. I'm not sticking around for any more of this. Later. Yona! I worry for Yona and want to chase him, but after a short amount of time with a lot of worry, I decided to stay. Okuni, Sanzaburo, I apologize deeply for Murakami's rude behavior. I'm sure he's a lot of trouble for you too, Lord Hellguardian. Our enemy's pitying me so much right now. But he's not a bad person, though. I think he just says things like that because he has trouble being honest sometimes. So, with that said, I'll talk with Murakami again and we can continue discussing the duel you proposed with. I decline. I understand what Lord Murakami is saying, but I can't cross blades with those who doubt me. The red-haired one called my husband a coward. That's more than enough reason to slay him. Oh no. Here I thought we might have made some progress. Did you find it in your hearts to reconsider? Please. A temperamental man like him must be putting you through a lot of trouble. In the name of your honor, I will consider letting this slight go. Really? If he himself apologizes in sincerity. You're like, I'll work on that. A good day, then. Let's have some tea again, daughter of Enma. The two of them walked off, calm and composed. Wonder if Yona will apologize. I mean, not now. Couple chapters, sure. No, I have to make him apologize. But I guess I need to find him first. I looked around the area and ran off without even knowing where to go. I can smell him in the air! I'm just kidding. Sniff him out, he probably smells like sea salt. In the end, I couldn't find Yona. I guess I'm not good at tracking people down. I overheard some frightening comments as I trudged down the main street.
Die! Kill us! These Hell Guardians need to die! Damn it! Don't get back up! Don't come near me! Wow, too bad you suck at running away. You're just gonna... I died! Man, I'm nowhere near getting past stage 30. Are there really people who have that VIP card?
Are they talking about what Kikinosuke has?
Of course there are. You just suck hard. Come on, we gotta get to cram school. I hate tutoring.
Maob Party. This is the game Kikinosuke was talking about. In the year 3000, a virus spread that reanimates the deceased and Hell Guardians of Hell into vicious zombies. You, the player, end up in hell alone and must gun them all down to return to life. How could I be reanimated if I've already been revived after my death? Just who thought up this dumb scenario? Idea Factory and Axis on the bottom. I love how she puts that there, but on the bottom it's got, like, Idea Factory and Axis. They put their fucking branding on it. That's pretty funny. I was angry. A lot had happened, and I wanted to take my anger out on something. It's 500 yen to play. It's so funny because it's an arcade game, and every time he talks about it, you think of, like, it's a video game like this. Not like, oh, I'm gonna go to the arcade and play Otome games. I buy the game and I play it on my Switch. You know what I mean? Welcome to Hell Macabre Party! Please select your mode! Where's dumbass mode? I can't even manage easy. Easy, normal, and hard. I'll just keep it at the easiest one, which is still not Again, I need dumbass mode. When they're like, dumbass mode is usually story mode. And you're like, good, that's what I want. Thank you for being nice to me. Time for the tutorial! Huh? Already? On the screen, it showed what looked like it was supposed to be the pool of blood while my character stood there with a gun. Okay, come at me whenever you... Rah! I like how we're playing this, even not in Kikinosuke's route. Huh? I haven't seen anyone die without even moving in a while. I'm assuming it's Kikinosuke. Huh? So that was me dying? Oh no, it's Shin. Oh, look, we get to see Shin again. Okay, I figured it was Kikinosuke, but anyway.
Yeah, it says end on the screen.
I looked back and saw my character was being devoured by all the zombie prisoners. I see. It's over. That was a lot of money to spend to die that fast. But don't they throw you in too fast? I was waiting for an introduction or something.
Have you never played a game like this?
I'm new. What's wrong with that?
Watch how I do it.
With that, from his pocket, he pulled out a flashy card with red, black, and gold colors. Could this be Macaub's VIP card that Kikinosuke was bragging about? Is the kid an expert too? He tapped the card on the machine's reader and took hold of the machine gun.
Let's see. The enemies in the tutorial are always in the same spot. Okay, I remember. The first one's in the shadows of that pillar.
And now he's giving us instead of Kikinosuke. This is funny.
Huh? Where? The second, behind the wall to the right. The third on the rubble on the ground. Fourth beyond the door. Fifth in the hallway to the left.
But they should. It's not like they jump out. You know what I mean? Like, the game should give you like a split-second warning. Right after I saw him defeat the first zombie, he took out the rest at an incredible pace.
Reload a new magazine here, and the seventh comes at you from behind.
Huh?
Number 8 comes from behind the Great King's throne. 9 from the ceiling. Then they start spawning like crazy, so you just keep shooting.
You made it! Congratulations! You cleared the tutorial with 0 penalties! Like, and that's just the tutorial on easy mode. That's what I'm saying. Where's the dumbass mode? Where they're like slow zombies. Where I could like tie my shoe, maybe make a snack, come back, and they're still ambling toward me, and then be like, do I want to kill him? Do I don't know. Waffle a little bit, and then kill them, and still manage to somehow die. That's basically me. I don't understand how this works at all. He seems really good at it, though. Who in the world is he? We've already met Shin. It has a name on him, so obviously we've already met Fujimori.
You just need to know where the enemy is. Zombies spawn slower and easy, so you'll get it.
Thank you so much. You're amazing. And we've already met Shin once before. Remember, he's like, I'm a dweeb and we'll never be friends again, and ran out in the common route. So why is she asking, well, who is he? Unless she's like, who is this kid? You know what I mean, like, metaphorically?
No, I'm not. Any other kid can do this.
The boy playing before me seemed like he was having a lot of trouble.
I've had a lot of time. I play a lot. Okay, goodbye!
People keep running away from me today. Oh, right. Oshichi! I'm sorry, I gotta go! Runs away from me. Shinosuke's features? Right, like if he has any freckles or moles, or maybe he's got some special way he talks. Any characteristics would be helpful. No, at least I've never seen anything like a mole on his face or hands. He was always cordial when he spoke. Oh, and he was really nice. Yeah, that's not going to help. A lot of people are nice. Getting anything useful is going to be hard. And his voice was so nice, and he looked so amazing from behind, too. That's not going to help me. From behind, he looked like a head of hair. His voice, from behind, this doesn't help. I'm sorry if this question was too hard. We're close enough where you won't be scared to ask a favor, right? I want you to find him. I'm gonna do everything I can. That's really weird statement for us to have said, unless we were reminiscing, like we're close enough where you won't be scared to ask a favor, right? That's a weird thing to be saying to her. She already asked us a favor, and then I want you to find him. I'm gonna do everything I can. That's, I mean, unless we're remembering the conversation we have, doesn't that seem like a very weird fucking statement we just made? Like, what the hell? Hi, John. I'm still waiting on customers, but you make me feel so supported, Hot Chan. Yeah, it's too early to give up. Right, I'll do my best. Let's do it. Let's do it. You're like, maybe we should go to a sketch artist and you should describe him. All right, I'm gonna get going now. I started to walk off when I heard it. Everyone, I have breaking news. The red spinner has appeared in Asakusa. Oh, this is new. Okay. Red spinner? I've heard of that. Did she fix him? Did Shinobikini fix him in the common route, I guess? I can't remember what was the common route and what's Kikanosuke's route after you do the full thing. You know what I mean? Like, it all kind of blends and then you're like, which part was which? So. Senju Kotsugahara. Every time I see that, I just want to have to say it again because it's the longest. What the fuck? That's the longest goddamn fucking word. Rude game. Anyway, I guess obviously, because he doesn't have scars on his face, so obviously she fixed him in the common route. But anyway, I don't remember the voice he had. Oh, he had the crazy voice when he was dressed like the joke, but then now he's normal, so he's just gonna have I'm just gonna read him normal anyway. Hi, everyone. And do you all remember me? I remember that face immediately. I did too. I'm great with action and sword fights. I was even a lead in a series about a superhero team. Oh. The red spinner of the Reborn Spirit Rangers. Okay. Alright, that was the show he was in. Okay, never mind. He's like the Red Power Ranger. Got it. That's right. I heard that name at the plaza. Incredible work capturing that bank robber. Did Shinobikini's power help you do this? What? Yes, it did. The Reborn Spirit Rangers were only characters in a TV show. I'm a real hero now. Okay. Okay. This is getting batty. A real hero? What is he saying? I want to help those in need in Asakusa. That's what Shinobikini said. My power isn't much, but I'll do everything I can to become the Red Spinner once again. Everyone, I humbly ask you to accept me, reborn as I am now. Oh, this is sus as fuck. Yona declined a vow over sake? I didn't know all that happened while I was gone. I'm sorry. No, it's not your fault, Kikanosuke. Yona was still out by the time I came back. Yona, that dumbass. He's already died once. He can stand to drink some poison. Exactly. If he started puking up blood, we would have just tossed him back in the onsen. Yona's not wrong for watching out for foul play. He could have handled that better, though. Hey, Goemon, you were acquaintances with that Okuni woman too, weren't you? My good sir, are you trying to take her away from her man? And don't start making stuff up. Okuni was an informant. Performers like her are often asked to come to places that see a lot of money. Alright, they wouldn't have suspected her since she's a woman. Right. She'd know if a safe stored 5,000 kan or if any other that stored 700 Rio. And you're saying we should trust an old snitch you used to work with, Lord Goemon. At the very least, she's not someone who would try to trick someone into drinking poison. So he does trust her. If I know her, she'd just go for the throat. If what Sanzaburo says is true, then I imagine he wouldn't fight me, Goemon, or Sharaku. Yeah, no. Not slaying someone because they're not a warrior. Can you believe this guy? How dare he say he's not gonna kill me just because I'm not a warrior? I'm insulted. I'm gonna make him go slaughter me right now. Like, I wouldn't be mad about that. Odd what you're mad about, boys. Boys are so dumb. That's why they're all trash. They're all idiots.
Seriously. Sorry, we're just common folk.
I think I'm also common folk. I don't think he was being discriminating. I don't think it's about, I think the right answer is I don't think he was being discriminating. Like, I don't think he was, like, because he was more specifically trying, in a way, like, maybe what he was saying is like, yeah, no, they're not good enough for me to fight, but you, Yona. And it's like, it has nothing to do, he doesn't give a crap. It's, Yona he wants to fight him, and it's more like a matter of pride, being like, oh, you are so much more the person I want to fight. You know what I mean? Because it's stupid male pride and also warrior pride. You know what I mean? Which is like, okay, listen, listen, you boomers. What they were before the silent generation and the greatest generation, and then the silent generation was before that, and what was before? Who knows? The, like, ye olde time ancient generation. Listen, samurai generation. That doesn't sound as insulting when you say it. It sounds pretty cool, but you know what I mean? Like, listen, old timers. It ain't how we do shit anymore. But, you know what I mean? He was, like, stroking his, like, warrior pride ego over here, so I don't think me saying, I'm also common folk. I think I think the right answer is the first one. Yeah. Woohoo! But I don't think he was being discriminating. It seemed less about the way someone looked and more about the way they act, maybe. I think it was less about superficial traits and more about them using their experience to figure out what kind of people we are.
That said, there's still the problem with Yona. He's not back yet.
No, speak of the devil, he's back.
Wow, your ears really are good. I wasn't able to hear anything.
He's just about to open the front door. I finally heard a sound at the door, then we all jump on him and dogpile him. Oh my god, we're so great, you're safe! I'm back. Well, welcome back. What? Why is everyone looking at me like I did something wrong? The Hell Guardian told you something, huh? I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll toss you back in the onsen if you die from some poison, so hurry up and take that cup.
That's not what this is about. Then what is it about? I won't fight an enemy I can't trust.
Huh? Are you an idiot? That's so childish. I don't trust a Simon in the slightest, you know.
Hey, Yona, could it actually be that you don't drink? Oh, maybe he doesn't drink because a woman poisoned him. I'm just saying. That just really seemed when she was trying to give me, is like, yeah, okay, that's how they get you. That's how women get you, or like whatever. And it's like, did you get drunk once? And did a woman poison you? Because I feel like the two are connected somehow. I can empty a whole barrel, you know. That one needs to be some good sake. Oh, well, that's true. When we were having our barbecue and everything, he didn't like pass up the alcohol or anything that we saw. Well, they didn't focus on him though.
Are you a violent drunk?
No. Why'd you turn it down then? Huh. Whatever. I don't make vows over sake. Okay, that definitely ties into something. Hey, everyone. Was he acting really strange just now? He was. He's hiding something. So, maybe he really doesn't drink. Knowing him, he'd never admit to it.
He didn't drink at the barbecue.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we've already had the barbecue. Okay. I knew we had one, but and like Goemon bought a bunch of liquor and whatnot, but I thought we had another one. Well, we have one in Kikinosuke's route, I think, because we went down to get a bear, or like get liquor or something, and dropped it, broke and cut our finger, and then he started like licking our finger and shit, and that was definitely in his route. That is not a common route thing. So but I know we've had multiple barbecues, so yeah, if the first, because that's when they were like, let's get the most expensive grill. That's when okay. So yeah, I mean, I don't remember them pointing it out, so maybe they didn't because they wanted to. Anyway, it's a really prime opportunity they've given us here, asking us to fight. I'll go talk to Yona a bit. Oh, wait. My lady, have you seen the news this evening? Are you talking about the red spinner? Right, him. It seems like he became a real hero thanks to Shinosuke's fancy powers. But he's a human, isn't he? Right. It's not like he has a desire like we do. He can't fly or take out a skyscraper, but I think his abilities are enhanced now. So Shinosuke's power probably does something to people. Which also then makes people believe in her and think that she can pardon everyone and whatever. So, like, whatever scheme she's up to, that's part of her manipulation tactics. Because we already know, like, I mean, it would just be weird to be the game and be like, no, you can act like her app where you can actually get pardoned is totally legit and we're just here to smash it down because then that feels really weird. But if we're like, no, we need to smash it down, they're doing something shady and they're lying and telling people they could be pardoned, but that's not actually the case. They're just lying to get money for some other nefarious thing. Then it's okay. Then we don't feel as bad being like Hell Denzians beating up other Hell Denzians. You know what I mean? But it feels weird as a normal person playing this game if we're like, we're Hell Denzians and fuck saving people. Wait, that seems weird. You know what I mean? Especially if they're always like, well, King Enma kind of wants to be able to like, wants people to be better and not go to hell. You know what I mean? He's like, no, do your best. You know what I mean? He's not like, ha 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 ha, ha commit crimes, come to hell. He's like, no, I mean, like, do your best, bro. Like, so, like, if the pardoning thing was true, you know, he wouldn't be against it. But it's the fact that, no, that's not how it works. And they've already said that. So I don't think the game's, like, lying about that point. Like, there's obviously something else shady, but, like, it's just like, but what? You know? Like, because of them, he captured a thief, and now we have this hero interview. What are they trying to do with all this? I mean, that's the question.
A real hero, huh? Oh, while he's over here being a servant for escapees.
It does sound suspicious, but it is a good deed he did by capturing that bank robber. It's concerning, though.
Let me look into it. I might run into him while I'm keeping an eye on Azami.
Right, thanks. Yona, it's me. Oh, the door isn't closed. Look at his bedroom! Look at this. It's like I half expect his pajamas to look like a little sailor suit. You know what I mean? There is something adorable about this. I don't know what it is. I also actually really like the bed reset in with like the little archway, but like reset into the window. And then you've got bookcases all around. Like, that's really fucking cool, actually. Like, you know, but it's just, there's just something about like the fucking ship's wheel and all the anchors everywhere. And it's just like, your room's adorable. Like, I couldn't help but peek into Yona's room. There's so many nautical things in here. I know I shouldn't just barge in, but I couldn't step away for some reason. And if he isn't in his room, then... The roof? Knew he was up here. Yona was lying down on the beach chair with his feet hanging off the edge. You know what's annoying after the other parts, too, where we've now seen him... Obviously, we got to see him several times without a shirt on. Okay, or in the Oni costume. Neither one of those are options that I can put on him on the main menu, and I'm disappointed, game! Unlock them! Unlock them as I go through his route. Don't wait till the end. That's not as fun. I want to load in and see him in that costume or shirtless. Either one. Technically, the costume was shirtless. He was just painted red. I'll work with it. Don't give me thirsty sprites I can put as my home screen and then not actually let me do it, you know? Anyway, Yona was lying down on the beach chair with his feet hanging off the edge. Huh. Scent. There was a refreshing fruit-like scent coming from him. Yona, if you're here about the vows, then no. I used the gentlest voice I could. Listen, Sanzaburo said he'd let everything go if you apologized. Like I would. I thought he'd say that. Yona, this is a really great opportunity for us. Oh, Bird, I love you, but jamming your dagger toes into my throat's not fun. After you settle down, can you think about it? Nope. Yona jumped off the chair and walked away. Seems like it's no use. This when you grab him and be like, you listen to me right now. Couldn't help but let out a sigh. And there, on the small table beside the chair, was the leftover skin of a Hasaku orange. Hasaku orange. Huh. So that's what I was smelling. The thought of him enjoying this was somehow endearing, even at a time like this. I'll leave the chat about apologizing until tomorrow. I should throw this out before Shinosuke sees it. It does say he loves, said in his little bullet points. We're already done with chapter 3. We just started this. Refusing the cup of sake. Blood bond, 41%. It does say loves books, Hasaku oranges, and you. He definitely loves books. We could see him all over the place. But how are we already at chapter 4? We're not even, like, what the fuck? We just got into chapter 3. Like, that's super short. I don't remember Kikinosuke's going so fast. Maybe they did in the very beginning, and it was like, oh, okay, this route's going to be quick, but it really was. I don't know. I have no idea when, at this point, like, I've recorded all of, obviously, Kikinosuke's route along with the common route, but I have no idea which part we started Kikinosuke's route in to be like, okay, his route took us X amount of time to, like, even gauge how long this is going to take. I have no idea. I just like to have a rough idea in my head so that I can kind of, like, plot out and be like, okay, it'll be like roughly this part. Okay, we've got this many hours, and like, you know, I don't know. I just like to plan in advance. Anyway, and so I aim to increase our national GDP and support a new level of economic growth. The next day, when I walked into the living room, I saw Yona watching the morning news. Hey, you think if I killed the prime minister and it would make me the top guy in the country? That's not how it works. Ow! Don't be ridiculous. Before I could say anything, Goemon smacked Yona across the head. Yeah, don't even joke about something so awful. I wasn't joking. Okay, what would you do as top guy? And also, that's not how government works anymore, Yona. I don't think that's how government ever worked. I don't think you just, like, went and was like, I killed top guy, I'm top guy. Even in your time period, I don't think there was still a hierarchy. Like, no, you just murdered top guy, and now son of top guy takes over, because, like, what would you do? Oh, I was like, what's happening? Azamine channel!
Hey, all you humans! Morning! I hope you all remember me by now.
I'm glad Kiko's not awake right now. Are you sure her voice won't wake him up?
We're starting a new segment today showcasing the best sweets in Asakusa. I'm so excited thinking about all the tasty treats I'm gonna get to try.
Get your voice. No, idiotic. Is she really our enemy? Well, she's definitely not our ally. I wonder if she can transform like Kikinosuke. Kiko never mentioned anything about that. And being such a tiny little shrimp, I'm sure we can tie her up easy. She's going to claw you a new one. Don't, like, her and Tama together. Yona, why are you even getting angry at me? Glances from Goemon and myself caught each other. Yona's clearly acting strange. Yeah, he's definitely putting on the pissed off persona. He mushed and fell apart into a puddle when we were like, good job today. And he was like, what are you doing? And now he is like being such a hard ass. He's putting up the wall so fucking hard so we don't understand what a goddamn marshmallow he is. This is what I expected from you, to just be such a hard ass little marshmallow. Yeah. And I already saw your goo leaking, sweetie. Try to pull it together all you want, but I know how gushy you are in the inside. Oh, he's gonna melt so fucking hard. I'll still be upset about the sake vows. If they're gonna try and poison us, we should just go for the weakest in their group. Goemon gave me a quick signal with his eyes. Yona, there's something I wanted to ask you. I wanted to go look around Kumunoi Temple. Do you mind coming as my bodyguard? Like, alright. But anyway, we're just at time, so I will see you guys next time. Remember to give... Oh, you're giving kisses? That's nice of you. Anyway, remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.